Hi guys, it's Nina from VR Focus. I am here joined by
Paul Brown, General Manager of HTC Vive Europe.
So we're surrounded by lots of paintings here, and obviously we're speaking to you from HTC Vive. What are you doing here in Tate Modern?
Well, it's a really exciting day for us. It's a really first big, unique sort of involvement of virtual reality and the great work of Modigliani. It's part of our Vive Arts program, which we announced recently, which is a multi-million-dollar program where we're investing in arts VR-related content. We've done some really interesting programs recently and projects with the Royal Academy, with the Natural History Museum of Paris, and others. But today for us is so exciting because it's the Tate Modern, it's Modigliani, and we've been able to have an experience that is integrated into the exhibition. So as you're going through and seeing all these incredible pieces of art, you then get transported to Paris in 1919 and get to actually spend time in his original studio in VR, and it's a pretty unique experience.
What was the idea behind this? How come you suddenly decided, yes, we want to do this type of experience and we want to do it in Tate Modern? Have you guys done something like this before?
Well, this one is really unique because it's really, we've done projects where we've actually enabled our artists to create new art. So virtually real, we did with the Royal Academy, where we had 3 artists, Jesse Jetpacks and a couple of other really great young artists creating art in virtual reality and then 3D printing that art. So you had a physical exhibition and the virtual exhibition. But this is where we've actually collaborated deeply with the Tate. It came about from a conversation with our CEO, Cher Wang, and the director of the Tate Modern, around how we could really work with the curator, Nancy Arson, to enhance and bring you into the artist's world. So obviously a very famous artist who is an innovator himself, really pushed the boundaries with some of his art at the time, particularly his nudes. And so to be able to kind of work and collaborate with Preloaded, who's the agency that created the work, our platform, Vive, and the Tate was a great way to bring all 3 together to create this experience.
And how many Vives are there in total for people who want to come by? How do they go up and sign up to try?
Yeah, so it's going to be, so it's a ticketed experience. So you can, when you arrive at the exhibition, you can get your ticket and come in and experience the Vive. There's 9 of them lined up there, so it shouldn't be too long a wait. It's a seated experience. I think what's great about it is that whether you're, a 70-year-old lover of art or a 15-year-old, being dragged along to the exhibition by your parents, you've got an experience that can really take you into the artist world, and hopefully, whether you've never put on a headset in your life, from what I'm seeing from some of the faces coming out, they're blown away.
And how long is the experience in total? Are there different types of experiences you can try, or is it?
No, it's one consistent experience, a guided experience about 9 to 10 minutes long, where you're spending time in his studio, where he painted his last self-portrait. And it's running from the 23rd of November, so a couple of days, right the way through until April. And we're also going to have an at-home version of the experience, which is going to be distributed through Viveport, our VR app store. And that's where actually you can spend more time in the experience, and there'll be ability to interact with certain objects and have a slightly more longer experience than we could do in the game.
That'll be room scale.
That'll be room scale. You can walk around the studio as if it's your own.
Wow, fantastic! And is that going to be free, or is that?
No, that's going to be a paid experience, sort of price to be decided. But yeah, that's coming out fairly soon, so we'll have more news then.
And are you doing anything else that's very similar to this in any other museums or anything related to artists sometime soon?
I think this has almost inspired us to look at other projects that we could do. So I think the next thing is we've got with the Royal Academy, the For Life experience is going to be more of a creative experience, again using contemporary artists creating art in VR. But this is one I think which has really been about creating a piece of content and then integrating it into the experience where you can really enhance your understanding of the artist. What was his environment when he was painting that last painting? I heard it mentioned earlier on, his cigarette is burning away on the ashtray and the can of sardines, and you get a real sense of it wasn't that glamorous being Modigliani in 1919.
Is there a website that we can go to or viewers can go to find out on how to get to this exhibition and try it out?
There is. So you can actually go to www.arts.vive.com, which gives you a bit more about sort of the Vive Arts program, and also the Tate's website itself has all of the news and information about the exhibition.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
And head over to vrfocus.com if you want to find out more about virtual reality and what it's doing, and I will see you there.